Today on All Things 80s, these are the ghosts you're looking for. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and as I always say in this type of video, this video will feature some repro, and if repro makes you upset or distressed, take a hike now and do us all a favour and watch another video. With that out of the way, these fantastic figures from Stan Solo have just arrived, and it's the Force Ghosts. Now, Star Wars had a number of iconic scenes over the three movies. One of which, of course, came at the end of Return of the Jedi, where having just defeated the Empire, Luke is in the Ewok village and looks out and sees the ghosts of the three fallen Jedi. Now, whilst Kenner did give us the Anakin ghost figure, they did not give us Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda. That's now been addressed. So these figures are here, they are available. And I want to take a closer look at these and see if they are worth buying. So we'll start out with Anakin Skywalker because he is the only figure of the three we can actually compare to an original Kenner. So this figure does fall under the guise of repro. Now, my Anakin was a mail away, and I keep it in the bag because it still retains some of that classic Kenner smell. Now, what you will notice is that the Stan Solo version has a much more ghostly looking complexion, which is what you want from a Force Ghost. The Anakin that Kenner gave us was slightly more flesh toned. This one is definitely pale and very ghost-like. Now, in terms of the sculpting of the robes, these are basically identical. And for those that get upset at this kind of thing, do not worry. It is stamped with SS for Stan Solo. But this is a really well done figure, and I guess despite the fact that Anakin is one of the more affordable last 17 figures, this is a brand new figure you're getting for roughly, I believe, $40. So if you are looking to complete your collection and are missing an Anakin, I highly recommend just grabbing one of these because, as I said, the complexion is definitely more ghost-like. So with Anakin in hand, let's just bring in Obi-Wan Kenobi. Same body has been used, which makes complete sense because I have tried myself to make some Force Ghosts by casting resin figures, and I've had mixed success. And for the most part, I was having a really hard time casting Obi-Wan Kenobi because when you do use the original Obi-Wan figure, it's such a skinny looking figure. He looks ridiculous next to Anakin. The only thing I might say about this is that with this being based on the original Obi-Wan Kenobi head, it could be argued that the head is slightly too small for the body, but that's all down to sort of personal preference. It may just be that Anakin had such a large head that it's maybe just an optical illusion, but to me this is not an issue whatsoever, and to get an Anakin ghost figure after all these decades is a wonderful thing because, as I said in the introduction, it was one of the iconic scenes from Star Wars, and to not be able to sort of fully reenact that with your figures was a bit of a disappointment, but that now has been rectified. So we have Anakin and we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. Last of all, we have this beautiful little Force Ghost Yoda. And as you saw with my attempt at doing it myself, I was using the original Yoda body. And the body without the robe looks a bit ridiculous. This has addressed that. And actually, looking at this, I'm thinking that Kenner really missed a trick with this because this, to me, looks better than the vintage Yoda with that spongy cape. But anyway, this one has been really well sculpted, and it obviously will not come across on camera, but it has a textured feel to it to try and sort of emulate the fabric of his robe. He also comes with an accessory. The other two, of course, do not because they do not have hands that would accommodate any accessories. But Yoda has his little cane, which again is very much the same design as the original, but this time sort of cast in grey. Much paler green, obviously, than the original figure because he is a ghost, and sort of nice, sort of vibrant blue eyes, as does Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Anakin. So they all have the same eye color, which obviously is the Force coming through their eyes. Fantastic little figure, and this actually is my favorite of the three. Maybe it's because it's an entirely new figure, but I am really, really impressed with this. And as a 3-pack, you cannot do better than this. Once again, Kenner missing an absolute trick back in the day. I mean, they had the body for this, they had the head, they could have made the Obi-Wan Kenobi quite easily, and I'm sure they could have put something together to give us a Yoda Force Ghost. But with that being said, the wait is over, and if you so wish, you can now have a wonderful set of Star Wars Force Ghosts. So, as you can see, these figures really are top notch, and the way they've done Obi-Wan Kenobi using the Anakin body was a touch of genius because, as I said earlier, I had tried to sort of cast my own ghost figures, and the Obi-Wan body is just so skinny compared to the Anakin, it just was looking way off. That's a smart idea, and also to give Yoda an actual sculpted robe was also a touch of genius. So I am over the moon with these, and I highly recommend them. So thank you all for watching. Special thanks goes out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.